Hi, fellow artists. Today we're going to be making a simple no-cook clay. And to do that, you're going to need flour, salt, and warm water. So the best thing about making homemade clay is making it because we'll be using cooking supplies. It's best to create this in your kitchen, and that way it's an easy cleanup. And then if you don't want to use the clay right away, you can make it and then wrap it up and store it and then just add more water to it to get it to mold into the shape. So the first thing you need to do is measure out 2 cups flour. So get a big bowl, 2 cups flour, so 1 and 2. Next, you're going to need 3/4 cups salt. So I have 3/4 salt. Next, you're going to need 3/4 cup of warm water. So I just turned my tap on and filled up 3/4 cup water. Pour that in. And then you're going to use your hands to knead, okay, and squeeze the ingredients together. So it's going to feel mushy like clay, like we've used in the classroom. And so you're going to knead and spread, and you're going to combine it until you have a dough-like consistency or no-cook clay, which is going to look like this when you're done. And then comes the fun part. Now you're going to sculpt things out of clay. So we're going to go from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional forms. So in clay, there's pinching, there's slab, and there's coil. So if you rip off a little bit of the clay, you're going to roll it in your hands. You could also roll it on like a wax paper or a canvas surface so it doesn't stick. So I'm just making a 3-dimensional circle, which is called a sphere. And then I can take that clay, put my thumb in it, and I can pinch and shape it into like a little pinch pot. So I'll show you what I made with my pinch pot. I made this little cupcake holder. So it has like a little lid and it comes off. And the added items, the sprinkles and the cherries, to attach, you just use water. So water is our glue in clay. The next thing that I made out of pinch is this little turtle. So I pinched its back, and then these, let me show you how I made the legs and the head. I ripped some of the clay off, and then I just rolled it to make what's called a coil. So now I have like a little coil that then I attached to my turtle's body. And then another pinch and coil one I did was like a little cactus pot. And then the last one that I want to show you was a slab. So a slab is when you make a sphere or a ball, and then you just flatten it out on a surface, or you can pinch it in your hands. And this is great. Slab work is great for doing with cookie cutters. You could cut out shapes, or I made this little bird with flat shapes. And then last but not least, I just added paint. You could use watercolor paint, acrylic paint, whatever paint you have adheres to this. And if you like what you made, just leave it out overnight to dry. If you want to reuse this clay, like I said, just wrap it in plastic wrap and then the next day add more water to it. Well, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the simple no clay cook, the simple no cook clay. If you're interested in other projects, this is a great book. It's called Clay Lab for Kids. that you can check out on independent bookstore websites and also Amazon. And if you have any questions for me or would like to send me photos of your artwork, I would love to see it at Miss Magera's email at Porter Elementary. Thanks.